Award for Lifetime Achievement. Now, this goes to a gentleman who has been Group Chief Executive Officer of a bank in Qatar since 2007. Previously, he was Deputy Chief Executive Officer. Before that, occupied a number of top management positions in banks in Oman. He has an astonishing commitment to lifelong learning, is a holder of multiple doctorates, is known for his thought leadership. In fact, you can't restrain him from expounding his thought leadership at times. He knows what I mean. And also, and this is terribly impressive as well, has a huge commitment to CSR, to green issues, to ethical issues. The winner of our Lifetime Achievement Award in 2015 is Dr.Seetharaman, Group Chief Executive Officer of Doha Bank. And Dr. Seetharaman, if you'd like to say a few words.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm truly humbled by the great recognition. I thank my family members, right from my mother, my wife and 2 daughters, my friends, colleagues, my board of directors, and society at large. There's an extraordinary change in face of the world, change in face of financial service. With globalization and re-regulations, technology and consumerism is redefining the space. I think your journey just begins. It's not ends. As I see it, eradication of extreme poverty, gender equality, bringing environment sustainability are all committed norms for which we need to build global partnership. I think I take this as a motivation for me to contribute to society from now on. Thank you once again for your kind recognition. Thank you. I'm truly humbled by the honor. With the changing face of the world, financial services, public and global. Corporate social responsibility programs are an integral part of your business model. And that is a committed mission I've had ever since I started my banking career. And I think it's important bankers can play, whether lending or investments, for eradication of extreme poverty, gender equality, environment sustainability, and building global partnership for economic sustainability. And that is precisely I was trying to do throughout my career, and I think it's just the beginning of my commitment to the society. Well, it's just a re-regulation. See, the globalization and re-regulation, technology and consumerism is redefining the banking business model. The financial crisis is not over yet. It has moved from funding to liquidity to sovereign crisis. So commercial viability of any institution has to have a greater commitment for governance, transparency, and again, your conceptual clarity as to devising the business model with the changing dynamics of the market space. Whether it's stocks or currency or commodity or bond, you have to have a knowledge society within the banking community. Then you can sustain as a functional performer. Well, we have a roadmap to synergize the African-Arab relationship, and clearly that is going to be the commercial gateway, whether it's trade or investment, banking or finance between South Africa and the Arab world. As you know, today we are operating in 15 countries, predominantly full-fledged operation in the Gulf and India. Now with a global representation right from Australia to Toronto, Africa in the middle, represented by South Africa, is going to be the commercial gate for us to have the connectivity for global partnership. That's a logical relationship, isn't it? If you look at the India and the Gulf relationship, in bilateral terms it is $150 billion. Not only trade, in fact, the Gulf states export oil, gas and petrochemicals. India is also exporting food items or apparels or jewelries. And human capital, India has invested here and bilateral opportunities is there in terms of investments, in terms of banking. There are very few Gulf banks operating in India. India is grossly underbanked, undercapitalized. India needs cost-effective funding, and our operation has been built on synergizing the business model between the Gulf and India. And we are going to have 3 units to start with. We have inaugurated our first branch in Bombay last month. We are going to be the first Gulf bank in Kerala, that is in Cochin. Yeah, in the next few months' time we'll be ready. So it is going to be an exciting market, an exciting opportunity to synergize the bilateral trade, investment banking and finance.